What's up, fam? Thanks for tuning in once again to this channel, the best place where you can get the latest strategies and techniques on digital marketing post COVID-19. Now, I just want to inform you this is one of my pre-monetized videos, which simply means that when I made this video at that moment, I was not at the 1,000 subscriber, 4,000 watch hours required by YouTube to monetize. So I've embedded some advertisements in the editing of this video, but not to worry. Most of these offers that I include are usually good offers that actually is relevant to the content that I share in the video. So you definitely may just want to check them out because you might get something for free that you actually could probably benefit from. Example, this offer that I'm about to share with you right now. So as a small business owner, sometimes you find yourself wearing a lot of hats. I mean, let's face it, you're the owner, the operator, the employee of the month, maybe even the employee of the year. But the hardest job that you find yourself doing sometimes is being the accountant, because the accountant is very pivotal, obviously, to your business. And there's a program that I would like to introduce to you called FreshBooks. FreshBooks is an online cloud accounting platform that gives you a lot of features and benefits that will help you when it comes to managing the finances and the books for your business. There's different ways you can create invoices. There's different ways you can get paid and get paid faster. There's lots of ways that you can manage your reports so when it comes time for tax season, you could file with less hassles. And matter of fact, if you click on the link that I put in the description of this video, you actually will get 50% off of 3 months. Guys, that's $60 for 3 months of this cloud platform. Basically, it's a handheld cloud accounter for you. How would you like that? So why don't you click on the link that I put in the description of this video so that you can get this service, and that you can start your free trial and also get that offer for 50% off of 3 months. FreshBooks is the way to go. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed that offer. And if you definitely want to learn more about it, all you got to do is just click on the link that I put in the description of this video so that you can check it out. Now, there are 10 things that I believe businesses do that are mistakes when it comes to hiring digital marketers. And quite honestly, it's sometimes 10 costly mistakes that affects both the business and that digital marketer that they've hired. And I just feel like it's my duty to put together this video and share those 10 things because it could possibly save a business from spending unneeded funds and also making huge mistakes. They're common mistakes, but somehow or another, sometimes they slip through the cracks. So let's talk about that in this video, and I hope that you enjoy it. Okay, so before I get started in this video, I definitely want to encourage you to check out the other video that I created, the 10 common mistakes that a digital marketer makes, because it goes both ways. The digital marketer can make mistakes and the business can make mistakes. So if you're a digital marketer or if you're a business and you're watching this, I definitely would encourage you to look at it from the other perspective because it obviously helps you broaden your thoughts. So unlike the last video where I did it from 10 to 1, I'm actually going to go from 1 to 10 because I believe this is kind of like a step-by-step process of mistakes. So the first mistake that I believe that a business could make when it comes to hiring a digital marketer is not having preparation. When I say not having preparation, I simply mean you're not getting ready to hire or outsource a freelance digital marketer or a freelance digital marketing agency. And that does require some preparation. Literally, when you are preparing for that, you're setting aside a budget, not only just to fund and pay for the salary of that agency or digital freelancer, you're also setting aside a budget for the advertising and the resources that is needed for that digital marketer or that agency to operate. Also, you need to kind of have someone that's going to be the liaison between your company and that digital marketing agency or that freelancer. You need to have these things kind of set up and prepared because if you don't have that, then it's just going to kind of create problems later on when you're just trying to maintain organization. So definitely set up something, have something prepared so that when that digital marketer or that digital agency is in the picture, you can maintain your business organization and things will just kind of flow completely smoothly. So the next thing that I believe a digital marketer should experience when it comes to being hired by your business is a vetting process, which leads me to the second part. The biggest mistake that some businesses make is not having a hiring or a vetting process. You got to treat it like you would hire an employee for your company. Start taking in, resumes. If it's a digital marketer, then they more than likely will have a website. If they don't, then that is kind of counterintuitive for a digital marketer to not have their own website. And that happens from time to time, but they got to have something that you can go to research their qualities, their qualifications, their experience. You can see virtually what they're capable of doing. They have a YouTube channel like this where they can talk about their experiences, whatever. You got to have that hiring and that vetting process so that you can also go through a list of candidates to just kind of see, the list of people that you could possibly have representing your brand and representing your agency. So that's a big deal. And I think if you forsake that, then you're going to be kind of setting yourself up to probably pick the wrong person and not knowing all of your options. So definitely have a hiring and vetting process. The third thing that I would say, is not having a goal. So when I say not having a goal, what I mean is, you have to have a reason why you're hiring this digital marketer or digital marketing agency. And it has to be more specific than, oh, I just want more customers to make more money. That's obviously why you're in business. You want more customers to make more money. If a freelance digital marketer or a digital marketing agency comes to you and they're brought into your four walls of your business, you got to kind of think about where your business is, the mission of your business, what you're trying to accomplish in the current status that you're in as a business owner, and how this digital marketer or this digital agency is going to help you get to that next level. So those are things to think about. Think about exactly a specific point of where you are and why you need this agency or this digital marketer to come in to do that. It has to be a lot more specific, like I said, than just hiring this person or group of people to make more money for you. They will do that, but you got to have a pipeline goal. So that's definitely something that is a mistake if you don't have that set up before they get into the picture. So here is another common mistake: staying local. In other words, you're not hiring anybody outside of your local region. And I see this a lot with small business owners because sometimes there's a lot of reasons why. Obviously, if you're staying local, sometimes it's just home pride that makes you want to connect with business owners in your area so that you can say you've supported a local business. Maybe it's a personal connection that you was given, whatever the case may be. It's just not good to just narrow your options to local, especially for digital marketers. I mean, the key word is digital. You can connect with digital marketers electronically. They can have Zoom calls with you. They can, do your work from remote locations and maintain organization and consistent communication on your terms and on their terms when you're organized with it. But if you're staying local, then you're also kind of limiting yourself to sometimes having biased performance. And what I mean by that is someone that's been in that area for a good little while, like you, sometimes may not have a neutral perspective that you need. You do want to have someone that does have understanding for your customers like you do, and a local person could probably have that. But in general, that's why I said look at the video that I created for digital marketers. In general, a good digital marketer will do research. They will go off of case studies. They will go off of trends and customer and consumer behaviors that a lot of times are similar, or if not the same, to your home. So don't just think that a person that lives in your area is the only one that will be able to connect with your customers and understand the consuming behaviors of your customers, because the odds are they are probably other case studies out there that can show exactly examples of things that your customers are doing and ways that they can actually convert into actual consumers for your business. So don't just stay local, go national. All right. All right, so here we go. So the fifth thing in this list, or at least in this list, I think another thing is going cheap. Now, if you're a business and you're looking at this video, you're probably automatically saying or thinking to yourself, he's saying that because he wants to get paid a certain amount of money. And I'm going to be straight up with you. A business that is valuable will understand the value over the cost. And if you hire a very good digital marketer, like I said, that goes back to what I mentioned prior, going through a vetting and hiring process and preparing. If you hire a good digital marketer or a good digital agency, chances are they're going to give you a really good return on your investment. So with that being stated, if you're spending a good bit for this person or this agency, a group of people, you got to see that as that investment for your business to grow, and it will come back. And here's the other thing to think about. There's an old saying, good service isn't cheap and cheap service isn't good. That is true. Literally, sometimes in the small business world, I've seen small business owners think that a digital marketer is a young person or someone that can do graphic design and could do video, photography, and do everything that requires a computer. And here's the deal. I don't want the lines to get blurred. I want to make a point clear. This day and age, you do see a lot of multifaceted professionals that are like me, that can do photography, that can do videography, that can do graphic design, that can do digital marketing, that can do a lot of things. But that's not the story for everyone. So I say that to say, don't just give a bland assumption and also give a blanket perception off of this industry and professionals that work in that industry, because it's not the case. So definitely make sure you're making a decision that is going to give you a well-qualified, valuable professional or group of professionals in your business, so that you can get a return on your investment and you can optimize and maximize those profits. All right, so here's another thing. It's a simple thing, but it's something that sometimes gets overlooked. Not having a clear contract or terms and conditions. So this is just kind of basic business, but sometimes it gets missed, and sometimes it can lead to other problems. Contracts is when legal terms start coming into the matter. So if this is the thing that I would just suggest. Literally, if a freelancer comes to you offering services, and let's say you vet them, you like them, and you hire them, if they're professional, they're going to have a contract. And odds are you may want to have your own contract. A good medium that I would suggest is having some good mediation between you two to just kind of set the terms, be clear on certain things. Now, there's going to be certain things on both parties that will probably be non-negotiable, but that's kind of the key to, having a successful business relationship. The both of you coming to terms on something clear, the digital marketer or agency saying, hey, look, this is the strategy that I'm going to use, this is what I'm going to do, this is an exhibit A of this contract, so on and whatnot. And the business saying, well, this is what how long we're going to have you during this term period, and this is how it's going to be this. Having a clear contract and clear terms and conditions is just really important, because later on down the road, if those things aren't clear, then there's going to be a lot of upsets. So this one is a common mistake that a lot of times is just aggravating from the freelancer perspective. I can tell you, literally no collaboration. No collaboration means you hire this digital market agency, you hire this freelance digital marketer, and you just don't communicate with them. You just kind of treat it like, all right, I hired you, here's the problem, fix it. There you go. Like literally, no. That's why I said earlier in the preparation phase, having somebody that would be a liaison, in between. Literally, you gotta have some consistent communication with this agency or with this digital marketer, whoever this person may be, because they're gonna need your support. They're gonna need your help, even though they are professionals, even though they are qualified, even though they know what they're doing and probably do it millions of times and thousands of times a day. They still need to communicate with you. There's still questions they will have to ask you. There's still things they would need from you. And if you just don't communicate with them, then it's just making their job a lot harder. So definitely collaborate with them to help you win in the entire process. Now, here's the flip side of that. The other mistake that businesses make is micromanaging. So I can give this example from both ends, as the person that has worked as a freelancer for companies and as a manager that has worked for a company that has outsourced. Literally, micromanaging just isn't, first of all, it's not cool anyway. But here's the other issue too. Literally, if you got to be kind of realistic in some cases. Yes, your business is your baby. Yes, you have a lot riding on some things, but at the same time, if you did your homework, if you vetted this person or agency, chances are these people are really good at what they do. And you got to, at some point, let them do what they were hired to do. And I'll get to a point in the later on, well, what will happen if they don't do that? But you got to let them do what they were hired to do, because chances are they're going to know about things that you just don't know about. These are people that probably have years of experience behind them, probably have some education behind them, some certifications behind them, have done research of their own. These are people that are hopefully well qualified people that will really put some numbers down for you. But if you don't let them do that, then it just will be hard for them to do that. And a video I would encourage for you to check out actually would be a video of advertising and marketing, the differences between the two. Because something that I've seen in my career experiences is businesses spending a lot of time in advertising their brand, but not marketing it completely. Advertising is a part of marketing, and there's a video that I've created that explains the two. But you got to let that marketer come in and do the marketing spot. That's just kind of the way it goes. And let's be for real. If you're in the place where you're just micromanaging this person or this agency all the time, then why did you hire them? Simple as that. Leads to the next point, poor treatment. So poor treatment can be micromanagement, but in specifics, I would like to say, just treating people fairly, treating people right is really important, because that's going to really kind of determine how the experience will be with them while they're working within the four walls of your business and beyond. Just remember this is somebody's son, somebody's daughter, somebody's brother or sister, mother or father. Like, these aren't resources that you own. These are human beings that have lives just like you, and are cared for and valued upon just like you. So treat people fairly, treat people right, and that's the big thing. Final point that I would raise is not having a way to evaluate performance. Now, a lot of times you'll see a digital agency or a digital marketer automatically kind of have a set strategy for that when they're really good. But at the same time, realistically, there has to be something you've created too on your end where you can say in the end, hey, this is what you came to me and you promised me. This is, what you did. And this is what my goals are. This is where my objectives are. And this is where we are with that. So literally, there is a little bit of, just honing in into the main goal and objective that you've set for that digital marketing agency to achieve and so on. But if you don't have anything that measures the evaluation of the agency or that marketer in the end, it's going to be another problem, because you just won't know exactly what you'll accomplish. So those are the 10 things that I believe that businesses make mistakes with when it comes to hiring digital marketers or marketing agencies. Hope you liked it. These are all things from my experience and from other experiences I've heard and read about from some of my fellow colleagues in this industry. Hope you got a lot out of this video. Please put any mistakes you think could be added to this list in the comments of this video, because I'd like to hear what your thoughts are. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe to this channel, because there's a lot of great things coming. I would definitely like for you to be a part of it. So until next time, stay tuned for greatness.